So I am cycle day 10 today and stimming day 8. Today is the last day I need to take the Luveris. So I thought I'd better film this video, otherwise it's going to be too late tomorrow. And I did have a few people suggest that it would be helpful for me to film doing the injections, so here I am. I'll start with the Purogen pen. I do have to reload it today because the vial is empty. So all you do is unscrew this part. There is still a little bit left in there. I just don't know whether it's enough. It probably is, but just in case, I've got heaps of meds left over. So just in case it's not enough in there, I will change it. Here's a new vial. Just take that out. They say to alcohol swab the end of it, if I can get it open. Alcohol swab the end, and then put it in there. No, you don't do that at all. No. You pop it in this, face down, and then you put this in and simply screw it on. Then you get a needle and screw it onto the top. Take it off. Keep this on the table for when you want to take the needle off later. And then just pull this top off and you're left with a not so scary needle. It's too big. I can already see some of the Purogen coming out of the needle, so I know it's all good to go. And then I simply dial the dose. Mine is 100. I don't know if you can see that. 100 IUs, and then the fun begins. So you grab an alcohol swab, swab the area you're going to inject, and Cooper needs to stay away. Pinch skin, and pinch the skin. Good to prepare the thumb near the top because it is quite tricky to push in with just your index finger. And push it down until it's all the way down. Cooper. Coops! Gosh. Unpinch and pull the needle out. Oh my gosh, Cooper. Then when you're done, you just pop this back on and unscrew it. Okay, you can share my chair. You're such a funny boy. And unscrew it. And then pop the lid back on and it's ready for the next day. So that's the Purogen. Next, this goes in your sharps container. So next is the Luveris, which is the fun one. The first day I did this, it was a challenge, I'm not going to lie. I did find it fiddly and a bit challenging. They come in 2 vials. One's the powder and one's water. I did find a really helpful video on how to mix the Luveris, which I'll link below because I watched it the day after doing it myself and I just wanted to double check I was doing it correctly, and she explained it really simply and easily. So I will link that video below because she probably explains it much better than I do. But you start off with the water, so you just pop off the lid, get another alcohol swab ready and wipe the top. And then you get your syringe. Make sure there's no air in there. A big mixing needle. It's not the needle you need to inject with, thank goodness, because it's massive. And you're gonna watch? It's pretty impressive. I'm impressed with myself. Make sure there's no air in there, and then you put the needle into the vial. If I can get it. Tip it upside down and draw. Make sure the needle's under the water, and then draw the liquid into the syringe while moving the needle down as the water gets less and less. And then keep drawing down so the air fills the syringe so you don't lose any. Then open your powder vial. If I can't get it open. Again, alcohol swab. And then you inject the water in. Not worrying about the air, because once all the water's in there you can leave the syringe in and all the air will come out of the vial, which gets rid of the pressure apparently, so later on you won't lose any of the injection medication. And then you take that out, get rid of the air, and let it dissolve. You don't need to shake it or anything. Just can give it a swirl. Oh, Scheiße.
Yeah, inject Cooper.
Cooper, you want to have an injection too? You're feeling a bit left out. Goodness me. He wants to be a part of it all, doesn't he? So that is combined now. So what I need to do is draw that liquid back in here so I can inject it. So I do the same as I did with the water.
Solution. The water?
Yeah. Draw it back in. The air. And then I want to have air again so I don't lose any while changing the needles. Put the lid back on. And get a smaller one. Thanks for sharing my chair. He's so supportive. And then just twist the smaller one on. This one is less scary. It's pretty much the same size as the Purogen. And I want to prep. I don't know if that's the right definition, right word for it. But just push the air so it's right up to the top. Air bubbles aren't too bad. Don't worry too much about them. Alcohol swab. Try not to
So you swab first, and then you let it dry, because apparently that takes the sting away.
What, the drying it?
Sting. Yeah, if it's the alcohol drop, because otherwise you stab it and the alcohol will sting you.
Yeah, I was told I didn't need to. I was actually told I didn't need to alcohol swab at home, because it's not a foreign environment, so it's not a big deal. I was told to do that, but I've done it today. Just this Luveris stings anyway when you put it in. Every single time I've done it, it stung. So I don't think. Not putting it in doesn't sting. It's not stinging yet, and now it's starting to. It's actually not as bad as it has been. And then unpinch and pull it out. And no blood. Yes, a little bit of blood, but not too bad.
Yeah.
I've got quite a few bruises from this cycle. I didn't get many last time, but and that's it. Pop the needle back on, the lid back on. Oops. Twist it off. And I'm done. No more Luveris. Tonight I take, what do I take? The Orgalutran at 7 p.m. So I might film me doing that as well. But again, that's so straightforward. I'll show you quickly. So it's already prepped for you. All you have to do is take the lid off and inject it. So it's so easy. I probably won't film it. It's much more straightforward than the others. So that's it. Hope you found this video helpful. Again, I will link the video of the nurse showing you how to do the Luveris. I'll put a link to that video down below because it was very helpful for me. I'll update you guys soon. Bye.